Next, I researched everything I could about the pineal gland, which led me down a rabbit hole of studying everything I could about chakras, mysticism, the law of attraction, consciousness, meditation. You name it, I probably studied it. I even discovered another leaked CIA document that was some research into the secret laws of the universe. One of the highlights from this paper was that humans and the universe share consciousness, and that we tap into it almost like a radio tunes into a radio station. One day, my wife came into our home office and brought my pills with a glass of water. Pills for my blood pressure, heartburn, diabetes. Should I even be taking these? I thought. Then it hit me. Maybe I should take the list of ingredients my Uncle Mike gave me that cleanses the pineal gland and try to make my own pill. Could it really work? I looked over the ingredients scribbled down on this old napkin, but most of them I've never heard of. There was one person I knew that may know something about them, and he was due in my office next week. My favorite patient, Steve. When Steve finally showed up in my office again for his dental cleaning, I told the woman working at the desk not to bill him for today's visit. Steve looked at me and smiled as he walked into the room and sat in the dental chair. "So, what did you find out, Dr. Thompson?" he said. I spent the next hour or so talking with Steve about all of the things I had discovered since he told me about that Harvard study about fluoride. We talked about what my Uncle Mike had told me about the secret government programs related to the pineal gland. We talked about quantum physics, manifestation, the chakra system. I felt like I could talk to Steve for hours, and I couldn't believe how knowledgeable he actually was when it came to this stuff. I told him my idea about creating the supplement that the CIA used, and showed him the ingredient list. His eyes suddenly got really wide when he saw it. "I'm not sure I'd be able to get some of these ingredients. I may have to call in a few favors with people I know. Some of these are very rare," he said. After a week went by, I got a call from Steve, and he sounded very excited. He explained that he was able to secure all 7 ingredients, including one that was practically non-existent in the U.S., native to India, and used by high-level yogi masters. They were very hesitant about exporting any of this to the West, but Steve was able to make it happen. There is only one problem. How will we know if it actually works? Luckily, I have already thought about that. I had a college friend who went on to become a neurologist. His office had all sorts of equipment that was used to do imaging of the brain, and he agreed to help Steve and I by doing imaging of our brain before and after we started taking this experimental supplement. I figured once our pineal gland starts to be activated, we should be able to see an uptick in the electromagnetic activity in our brain. And I was right. While we were waiting for the first samples from the lab that Steve worked with to create this supplement, I had a brain scan done. Here is an image of my brain scan before I started using the supplement. Notice how there are not a whole lot of areas that are lit up? Well, after we received the supplement, and I started taking it for a week, I went back to my neurologist friend and did a follow-up scan. Here is what it looks like now. And Steve's was also very similar to mine. We both looked at each other in astonishment. It works. This is what happens when you use both hemispheres of your brain at the same time. We had physical proof that something was happening. The electromagnetic resonance was building in our brain. Over the course of the next few weeks or so, I started to really notice things. I felt more energized. I was sleeping better. I was able to think more clearly. I also started to feel like I had some sort of psychic intuition. I was able to feel other people's feelings and intentions. It was as if my sixth sense became fully alive. Then, later that week, I had a doctor's appointment for my annual checkup. Shockingly, my blood pressure was way down. My cholesterol was down, and I even lost weight, which is strange because my diet was still the same. My doctor patted me on the back and told me he knew I had been working hard to get back into shape, and it's paying off. But that couldn't be further from the truth. I just knew. It was from all of the toxins flushing out of my body because of this formula Steve and I had developed. After that, I decided to throw away my blood pressure medication and all of the other junk prescriptions that were poisoning my body, and I never looked back. And I've never felt healthier. But that was just the beginning. With my chakras now fully opened, my root chakra, which is responsible primarily for your ability to draw wealth and abundance, was now fully functioning. That led to all kinds of things happening that all ended up having the same result. Lots and lots of money flowing directly into my life. First, it was my dental practice. Even though I didn't advertise, my business had literally doubled within 1 month. I now had more patients than I could even handle. Then, I got a check for $12,323.23 in the mail from some class action lawsuit I totally forgot about from years ago. It didn't stop there. Not long after that, I got a knock at the door. It was a lawyer, and he explained that I had a wealthy great-uncle with no living heirs other than me, and decided to leave half of his wealth to me and the other half to charity. Stuff like this never happened to me normally, and it's all because I had activated my third eye. I felt like I was 20 years old again. I'm healthier, happier, wealthier, and now have the confidence of knowing that I'm in control of my life. All I needed to do was to focus on what it was that I desire, and the universe would bring it directly into my life, one way or another. After experiencing this, I knew I had to share it with the rest of the world. I wanted to get back at the groups of people trying to suppress this knowledge about our pineal gland, and the people who are poisoning our water, our food, our air, helping to destroy our ability to spiritually ascend and damage our health. The same people hoarding this knowledge for themselves, while they enjoy all of the benefits and the gifts the universe has to offer. Introducing Pineal XT, the world's first and only all-natural supplement specifically formulated to cleanse and decalcify your pineal gland, as well as magnify your ability to manifest by activating your third eye. This formulation is based on the exact same formula I was told the CIA used, and may still use, to help enhance the abilities of their operatives. It's used by the elites, the powerful people in the know, and other wealthy, connected people. It contains 7 of the most powerful pineal gland detoxifiers known to man that work synergistically to not only cleanse the pineal gland, but also to enhance its ability to manifest. In order to open your third eye and connect to the universe, you need to do 3 things, which Pineal XT is designed to do. Step 1. Detoxify your body. You first need to purify as much of the toxins from your body as you can. All of the pollutants in the air, your water, the heavy toxic metals that have built up in your system, the chemicals added to your food, they're not only damaging your health, they're also preventing you from being able to manifest. To do this, we included purified iodine as part of the formula. This powerful iodine is the same type that the military uses to create anti-radiation pills, potassium iodine. Iodine not only helps the thyroid gland regulate hormones, but it also helps rid the body of fluoride and other heavy metals by allowing it to pass through your body instead of being absorbed. Iodine is an essential mineral, and if we do not get enough of it in our body, we can actually die. Another essential ingredient added to this formula is something called burdock. This powerful root extract is used as a blood purifier, helping eliminate toxins in your bloodstream that can damage your brain, as well as your pineal gland. Remember, the more pure your body is, the more easily you're going to be able to connect to the divine and manifest your desires into reality. Step 2. Decalcify your pineal gland. You cannot manifest and connect to the universe if your pineal gland is toxified. It allows your left and right brain hemispheres to interact during the manifestation process and interact with the universe. If it's toxified, it won't be possible. To help purify your pineal gland, we've included some powerful ingredients that have been proven to work. First is all-natural chaga mushroom powder. This has been used for thousands of years by the ancient Egyptians for the incredible health benefits. It is known to lower blood sugar, lower cholesterol, reduce harmful bacteria that causes things like irritable bowel syndrome. It has also been shown to help prevent cancer, slow the rate of cancer growth, and reduce the size of cancerous tumors. Chaga also contains the most amount of melanin out of any other substance on Earth, which is also concentrated within the pineal gland, helping protect it against calcification due to fluoride and other pollutants. It supports the activation of our pineal gland, or third eye, awakening ourselves to source energy, deepening our intuition, awareness, and oneness. The next ingredient is nicknamed super dust because of its bluish-green hue, chlorella powder. Rich with chlorophyll, omega-3 fatty acids, and proteins, it helps decimate the toxic shell that is built up around your pineal gland by removing heavy metals like mercury, fluoride, dioxin, and cadmium, which are naturally attracted to it. Finally, turmeric, which is derived from a root primarily located in India, was added. Turmeric contains something called curcuminoids, which, according to a major scientific study, are shown to not only prevent damage to the pineal gland caused by fluoride,